Of their heaviest defeat for 8 years and what they regard as the national team's only reverse in the last 48 internationals. And embarrassed by that 4-2 loss in Norway, they've made a couple of changes and they say, ominously Andy, they never have 2 bad games in a row. Baller of the year, teamed up in attack for Brazil with Romario. What a duo that looks in theory. So the tournoi about to get underway. Dress rehearsal for the World Cup finals for referees as well as players and officials. Kim Nielsen of Denmark, the man in charge tonight. But not just a dress rehearsal, of course, a competitive event this in its own right. Each nation will play 3 games. There's the usual 3 points for a win, and goal difference will decide the winners if they can't be separated on points. Brazil, need I tell you, in their world-famous strip of yellow shirts. Trying to make the challenge on Ronaldo, who runs into trouble. Deschamps, the French captain, finding Zidane. Good strong run by him. That's lifting the crowd in the opening seconds here. Ibrahim Bar in support down the right-hand side. And now Karambou. Many of these players, of course, part of the squad for Euro 96. Ibrahim Bar, who made an excellent cross there, wasn't. He's one of the new boys on the block. Tafarel, one of the old boys on the block for Brazil.
But that's the way they want it to work. And the right-sided player gets forward. Look who's in the box, helping Maurice. It was Pires. But I just noticed last night, watching them playing in this little knockabout here, Brazil, the one place they do leave a little bit of space is wide. And I just don't think it's any surprise that the French have come in with 2 men that will play wide at times. So there was definite space there, Alan, last night. Giovanni and Leonardo don't play as wide men, and this is a little example of the French to be able to take the ball really deep into the Brazil half quite comfortably without a challenge. It'll be interesting to see how Brazil deal with that.
Good header clear by Cafu as well. And a disappointing ball by Deschamps, and the French should have really retained possession.
It looks like Mauro Silva is actually going to try and win the lose ball, try and track Zidane. There's no doubt he's a danger.
And their coach, Jacquet, is a great believer in attacking, entertaining football. So we should have some prospect ahead of us here, because the Brazilians, of course, are renowned for their approach to the game. Zidane, lovely ball for Bar, he could score!
Oh, what a chance, Alan. What a chance. I know the goalkeeper saved it, but he really didn't do anything but just stand there. And the Baz just hit it right off him. Again, one of the fullbacks is ahead of play and really got caught way out of position, Roberto Carlos. And Baz should have done better, I feel sure about that.
Well, 12 minutes gone, both teams have created a marvellous chance, and if the football in this tournament carries on like it's started, we're in for a treat. Zidane and Bar, the 2 players over the ball here for France. Tafarel pacing his goal line nervously. He didn't need to. Not one he'd be proud of.
No words needed here.
Pires, Deschamps, Zidane, Lizarazu. Deschamps seems to be the hub of things. It all goes through him in the middle of the field. And here he is again. Tango here. Maurice. Zidane. Bar. Condela making the run down the right. Vieira joins in. Zidane finding Deschamps. Maurice making a good early run into the box. Pires was free on the left as well.
I thought Pires was his ball. Again, when they work it from one side to the other, they are getting a little bit of joy and getting good, comfortable ball on the edge of the box.
Al volo il tentativo in pallonetto, sbagliata la misura. Dal fondo Bartes che subentra alla Lamà, che per il momento è squalificato per una questione di doping per 5 mesi. È lui, Lamà, il titolare della nazionale. Zidane va. Cerca ancora lo scatto, una via di mezzo probabilmente fra il lancio il compagno e lo scatto in area di rigore, niente da fare, e in effetti è stabile questo scambio di posizioni fra Pires adesso a destra e Ba a sinistra. Aldair, Roberto Carlos, Zidane, l'apertura per Lizarazu, Vieira, Zidane, Chiede palla ma non la riceve, eccolo qua, la riceve adesso Pires, affrontato da Roberto Carlos. Cerca lo scatto ma c'è il pronto raddoppio di marcatura di un giocatore, quella Leonardo, che nei mondiali di USA.
What do you make of what we've seen so far?
Well, it's been thoroughly enjoyable, I have to say. There's been lots of skill on show. The Brazilians, well, they've been pretty impressive, I have to say. I thought the French started the better. A great chance when Ba went through and I think should have done better. But since that magnificent free kick, Brazil just seem to have grown in confidence. And you know, the French were shocked, no doubt. They've just got to claw their way back into this game.
And Deschamps looks for Zidane, far edge of the box. Oh, there was a moment's delay there as Aldair waited for Tafarel. To the spirit of things here, it's the Brazilians they're applauding at the moment, not their own team. Excellent defending from Zizu. Pires. In 1994 in the World Cup finals, maybe we're getting a hint of it tonight. We're back to a free-flowing, beautiful game again from the world champions. Zidane, lovely ball, Deschamps. The referee's got to act there, surely.
Yes. I just think that's the French's best chance, is when they break and they break quickly. I think when the Brazilians are set at the back and they've got the back four in and Mario Silva and Dunga in front of them, they're hard to break down as any side at this level is. And I think the French have just got to try and catch them on the break a little, play with a little bit more pace and purpose at times.
Well, there was another curler, well defended on the near post. There was a group of players, Andy, that love the football. It's these Brazilians, isn't it?
Yeah, they did a pretty average warm-up without the ball, a few stretches last night out here, but as soon as they were thrown some footballs, well, the show was on then.
Wasn't a bad free kick, and Blanc has almost scored, and then
free kick,
the most ridiculous back pass you've ever seen. Yeah.
It'd be a free kick.
Well,
Blanc done ever so well to get to the ball in the first place. It's a towering header, but the goalkeeper can only just push out. You watch this, and he comes back post, loses his marker. Tafarel's tempted, and on his way back, it's just dropped, and he can only just nudge it out. And that's from Dunga.
it's Zidane, and it's somehow kept out.
Well, that's good fortune more than anything. It's Cafu, who else, who gets the block. He's had such an amazing game, this number 2. But he knew scant little of the strike from Zidane. It came through a ruck of players. He was just stood there. He's one of the few that didn't move off the line. And it just hit him.
Tafarel has missed it. And we think he was yellow carded, incidentally, in that little discussion that preceded the free kick.
He just tried to encroach. He wanted to get in front of the wall. The referee would have none of it. He was pushing him back level with the wall.
Keller. Chance for Zidane.
Decent pressure from the French at last. It's about the first time in the match they've had a bit of continuous pressure. They kept the ball, it was coming out, but they kept pegging it back in. It wasn't an easy chance for Zidane, he was under pressure. Immediately tried to control the ball.
Vieira, Zidane, Deschamps, good football. Zidane. Good atmosphere from this crowd of 30,000 now. As France go forward with Keller. Gets it back from Zidane. It's a good ball, but Keller's offside. Ibrahim Ba. It's not a bad ball. Maurice turned and turns again. And the save sets it up for Keller to equalise.
Well, I have to say it's been on the cards. The French have really upped the tempo, but they get a bit of luck. You know, Maurice attempted the shot first time, but Ba should never have been allowed to get the cross in. They had 2 against 1 wide on the right. Somehow he managed to squeeze the ball across. Well, Maurice took full advantage of his bit of good fortune. He should never be allowed out of this situation. He gets out too easy, and this is where he gets good fortune. He's quick to react, to be fair. Great shot across the goalkeeper. It's just slowing now. It's going from end to end. Game spread. A bit more space for everyone.
Zidane. Lizarazu.
Well, he hit a poor free kick first half, Zidane. This is more to his liking, just left of centre, right foot. He could go far post, little bit of bend, or he could go over the wall to this near side. Certainly, both options are there for him on his right.
Off the wall for a corner.
He looked to go over near post, he was a little unlucky. Another couple of feet. He was very, very close to getting over. Mauro Silva, I don't think knew too much about it.
Deschamps. Zidane. Deschamps with a chance to shoot now. The chance didn't last long. They've given it away. Vieira was strong to come and get it back again. Down the tournoi, it's one each. Zidane for France. Giving it away. Keller. Zidane. It's an even more difficult ball to reach. He's done it though. That's absolutely brilliant from Keller. Romario. Zidane has it back, and now Deschamps.
Last 10 minutes of the match. Got to be delighted at the back in it. Really wanted to have lost tonight, keep that good home record going. An impressive one. Brazil will be happy that they're back on track after that thumping they took against Norway. It was a cross and a shot. Movement was lovely, the build-up was lovely and patient. Passing move created a lovely bit of space. It's a beautifully weighted ball from Keller. So sure, yeah, he's right. Standing foot just goes away from him as he plants it.
France still hoping for that almost elusive victory against Brazil. Vieira's cross, too heavy I think, but Keller got there well. Zidane. Did well to find Keller. Brazilians are about to make another change. Salves, experienced central defender. Zidane might have done a little bit better then, but Gonçalves defended well and gets the free kick in the end. And Roberto Carlos, your vote as man of the match, started the tournoi off in magnificent style.